I'm Mike.
And today we're doing a non-spoiler review of Disney's new Aladdin.
The new Aladdin by Disney was directed by Ritchie and stars Will Smith, Mena, Massoud, Naomi, Marwan, Kenzari. I'm not even sure how to start out this review. I am a very big fan of the original Aladdin.
It's actually one of my favorite movies.
I'm not gonna lie. So going into this one, we probably are a little bit more biased towards the original. That being said, even if you just took this movie without the context of having the previous Aladdin done, I honestly think it was a very poorly done movie. The effects made me they were disorienting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
It did not look like the kind of cartoony I was hoping for.
For sure.
So what would you say overall about it, Kendall? What do you think?
They left out some some parts in the original Aladdin that I really wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
They also did some scenes where they went into slow motion and they were talking normally, and it was just
It's very disorienting.
weird.
Yeah.
And it just in general, it wasn't a very good movie.
What do you think, Kora?
Some parts they didn't have what I anticipated it to have, and it was funny at times, but not. And it was the fast motion and slow motion stuff.
Just bothered you?
Yeah.
Do you think it was as funny as
No,
the original?
it wasn't nearly as good as the original one.
I think. Okay, so I'm going to say this. Will Smith took a very big chance in taking this role.
He wasn't a bad genie.
Say that. No, he wasn't a bad genie. But I will say this: the effects looked goofy, man. It looked like his head was pasted onto somebody's body completely.
Yeah.
It didn't even look real. It did.
I agree. The way you say it, though.
It just didn't look good. I don't know. I didn't like the character of Jafar. I didn't like who they chose for that.
He was a wussy.
You would expect him to be at least more
manly.
I just think they did a poor job of casting with that.
Because with Jafar, he's supposed to be kind of like this skinny, not very cool-looking guy, but at the same time, he's supposed to at least look
like creepy
evil.
Old man.
Creepy old man evil, kind of.
Yeah.
Not just, I'm a man.
I think that one thing too is that I was expecting a little bit more. That's one thing I think that was fun about the original Aladdin that I really liked, is that it was very cartoony.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they tried to take some of the cartoony out of it. I don't know how to put it any other way than that, except for there were certain parts like Big Hat part. I mean, there were parts that were very kind of they're funny, but they were kind of cartoony, but I don't think that they took it to the extent that they should have. I mean, it was very difficult to get into this one for me. It really was. I don't know. The new songs, I didn't even like those.
Yeah. The new songs, they definitely weren't very good. No.
Not at all.
They weren't.
They actually made it seem kind of out of place, like they just threw them in there so they could have new music to make a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure what they were trying with that, but to me it felt flat. I don't know what you guys think of Iago.
Iago, because in the original movie, Iago is supposed to be kind of this comical character that you laugh at, but in this one, he barely talks, and when he does, it's just repeating stuff instead of the snarky comments that he gives in the original.
Yeah, I think they underused him.
Definitely.
I don't know. I think that Disney has done very well with some of their remakes.
Yes.
I think that the Jungle Book remake,
was amazing.
I thought that was really good. I'm really hoping that the Lion King turns out that way too. I wasn't a real big fan of the new Beauty and the Beast myself.
Same with Dumbo. The new Dumbo,
Dumbo was a dump. Oh. I mean, overall, I think that what these are starting to feel like to me is just a cash grab. They're just trying to get this out there because they can't find any more original ideas. I don't know. This one to me fell very short of the mark.
Yes.
I mean, great that you guys tried it, But even if I think that this movie, if you haven't seen the original one, this movie's not that good. What'd you guys think about the old music that was in the movie?
The old music in the movie was okay-ish. Because, like, I mean, nobody could really beat Robin Williams as the genie and his singing as the genie in his part. But, like, even the newer music, I mean, like, the way they redid the old music, it still wasn't the best.
So do you think that it was the music or just what was going on in the movie during the time when the music was playing in this?
Yeah.
What was going on was definitely...
Yeah, there are certain parts where I felt shorted.
Yes, for sure.
So, it's kind of disappointing. So, overall, Kendall, how many stars do you think you'd give this guy?
I think I'd give it 1.5.
1.5 stars, huh? Dunkaroo.
Yep.
It's not so great. What about you, Kora?
A half.
1/2 star. I too am probably going the 1.5 route. This honestly was a very big disappointment for me. I would have liked it to have been a lot better.
Yeah.
So, well, if you folks get a chance to go out and see this movie in the theater, I personally wouldn't go see it in the movie theater. I'd wait until it came home to DVD to check out. But if you do decide to go out in the theater and check it out, why don't you let us know down in the comments what you thought about it. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you subscribe and hit the like button as well while you're there. Thanks so much for watching kMk Movie Reviews and our non-spoiler review of Aladdin. Yeah. I'm Mike.
I'm Kora.
I'm Kendall.
Hopefully we'll see you guys
At the movies.
Bye!